We are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this amazing Friday? It is Good Friday. I hope you are all doing well. And today we are going to, it's our Fun Day Friday. So today we are going to play our scenario games, multiple choice. This week we've been talking about content. We've been talking about using content to help you. It's a tool, not a task. We also spoke about posting with purpose. And we also spoke about making content that will work for you. And the thing is that a lot of the times, because if we are new to it and if we're not comfortable doing it, we're not doing it with a purpose. So now I want everybody to start thinking about how they post their content and start creating their content and being very intentional about the results that they want to get from the content. So with that being said, I am going to recap, and then we're going to get into the game. But before we recap, I want to say we were on live last night for Chantel's honey bar sale, and we absolutely love the honey bars. The honey bars are so good. My favorites are coconut peach and brunch. I even got one for Sean. I got one for Sean this weekend. That's not this weekend. I got one for Sean last night, the sandalwood one. So we're going to try a new one. That one's going to be for her. But I know that I absolutely love coconut peach and brunch. Coconut peach is one of my favorites. She had it in a candle. Oh, my goodness. It smells like a peach ring and some coconut, like a little, splash of coconut, but it smells like peach rings. It smells so delicious. So I hope that if you were in the live, I hope that you grabbed one of those coconut peach honey bars. If not, y'all can go onto the website. I don't know if the sale is going on the website currently, but listen, if you get the opportunity to grab you one of those coconut peach ones, grab you one. And if you have the opportunity to get you one of the brunch ones, get you one of those too, and the brunch roll on, okay? Because that is going to give you all the life that you need, okay? So that was last night. We had a blast on Chantel's live. And what else? Oh, tonight I got to do my housekeeping, right? So not my housekeeping, my updates. Tonight we are going to be on All Up in Your Wax. So if you are not following Black Candle Makers Club, make sure you are following the Black Candle Makers Club here on YouTube, BCMC. When Jules come in, all you have to do is click her picture, go on to her channel, and subscribe so that you can be notified when we go live. We're going to go live tonight at 8 p.m. Tonight at 8 p.m. we are doing All Up in Your Wax, and we're releasing the first keynote speaker, right? The first keynote speaker. We already released the ambassador. You all know this. The ambassador is CEO Shan of Simply Sense. And you couldn't do Houston without doing the candle maker of Houston. Hello. So we definitely had to have Shan, be the ambassador of this event. And it's going to be an amazing time because if you've been in Shan's presence, you already know you're going to get that energy. You're going to get everything that you need to be motivated and to be inspired and to just take action, right? Because Sharon is all about that action. all about that action. She's not sitting on the idea forever. She's on it, right? And so that's our ambassador. So the first keynote will be released tonight. We have been dropping clues. We were on clue 4. That was the final clue. And tonight, make sure you're there for All Up in Your Wax. I know a lot of y'all think y'all know, but y'all might have no idea. I know you think you know, but you may have no idea. We may just surprise you with who you think it is, because I don't know. I don't know. But make sure that you get your guesses in. And we're going to be doing that. We're going to do that for quite a few of the keynote speakers. And it's fun. It's fun for you all to guess. And we also like for you to put your choices in there so that we can see who we should have or who you are interested in, or you know what I'm saying? So that's also good for us as well. Tonight on All Up in Your Wax, we will be featuring Tony Nicole of Me Time Coffee, aka Metame. Sean's like, y'all gotta stop calling her Metame. Yeah, her name is Tony. You gotta call her Tony. I was like, we call her Metame because that's her name. She didn't tell us to stop calling her Metame. And I was like, she got that name from Chantel because Chantel was reading Me Time Coffee because it was one word, and she was reading Me Time as Metame. And the name just stuck. We just call her Metame. So she will be on tonight. Y'all make sure that y'all there so y'all can support. I think she will be selling her coffee as well as her candles and probably some of her merch. So y'all make sure that you are in the building and support your good sis Metame, aka Tony Nicole, aka Me Time Coffee. And I have to say shout out to my girl because I just absolutely love me some Metame. Okay, so let me get into the chat and then we're going to catch up with what we did this week. We were talking about content all week long. I want to know if it was good for y'all, if you applied anything. So let me get into the chat, see who's in the room, and then let me know how you felt about content week. So matter of fact, while I'm checking in on everybody, y'all going ahead, and if you were here this week, I want you to put how you felt about content week. Did you feel it was good? Did you think that the information was useful? Did you apply anything? Let me know down in the comments, y'all. All right, so let's get into it. First up in the building, we have our member, good sis, Martini LaRossi. Love me some Martini. So good morning, Martini. Good morning. Let me give you a round of applause. Yes, welcome. All right. Wait, do I got this on a loop? Yep. All right, here we go. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. Chantel's in the building. Good morning. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa's in the building. Melissa say, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, and yes. Everybody, make sure y'all going ahead and share this like live out. Good morning, Miss Lois. Good morning. Miss Lois said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, and of course, yes. Good morning, Melly Mel. Melly Mel is in the building. Melly Mel said, good morning, happy Friday, and hit the like button. I 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 hit the like button. Good morning, Yolanda. Yolanda's in the building. Yolanda said, good morning, family. Good morning. This is what I'm gonna. Y'all better thank your union number. All of my numbers, I'm giving y'all a round of applause like it's the red carpet. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Good morning. I appreciate y'all. Yes, and yes. All right, y'all. So if you are not a member, if you're not subscribed to the BCMC YouTube channel, make sure you're going ahead and click Black Candle Makers Club right there. Click them and go on over to the channel so you can subscribe so you can be notified when we go live. We're going live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central. What's that? 4 p.m. Pacific, I think. All right. So, yes, make sure y'all join us tonight. Good morning, beautiful fam. We have Jules, the HBIC of the BCMC University, the Black Candle Makers Club, the Princess of Ghana, the all things fabulous Miss Jules in the building. Good morning, sis. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, we are releasing our very first keynote tonight. Tonight. So make sure you are there for it. Good morning, Miss Anita. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, Shan is about her biz, period. Okay? Period. She is about her biz. And you don't have no choice if you're in her presence to be inspired by what she says and what she does. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people ain't about nothing. What they talk about. They talk about nothing. They talk about, I can't even say it right, but y'all know what I'm saying. They not about anything. But Shan is she is about all of the action, all of the talk, all of the hustle, all of that is definitely who she is. She does not stand around and watch money go by her. She like, come over here. Let me sell you this. Okay. And so if you didn't learn anything in front of her presence last time, this is going to be the time. Y'all make sure y'all there. She's going to be giving you a full entire masterclass. That's the price of the ticket already. Let that just soak in for a second. That's the price of the ticket already. Now, on top of that, you have all of the other things that are about to be added on to, not about to be added because it's already added, but all of the things that are going to go on at this convention. Please, if you ask me, it's underpriced, because if you get a whole full masterclass hands-on with Shan, that's the price of your ticket already. That's the price of your ticket and not even your hotel stay and your flight. Right? So y'all just I hope y'all get y'all tickets, because we're not adding any more tickets. Once once they're gone. We can't add any more. We are going to be filled to capacity. So what we have is what it's going to be. So y'all make sure that y'all in the building. Yes, she will be teaching a full entire masterclass. So make sure you're in the building. All right. Big Meech in the building. Big Meech is in the building. Say good morning, everyone. Good morning, Big Meech. How you doing this amazing morning? Nah, she met me. Medmi says she fine with it. Right, we did ask her. Sean's like, call her Tony. Lord, I was a whole mess on that live. It's okay. That's how she got her name, no. Big Meat said, hit the like button. I 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 hit the like button. Hey, listen. Hey, y'all. Hey, Metame. We talking about you, girl. Your ears must have been ringing. Good morning. Y'all don't forget, Metame's gonna be on tonight, 8 p.m. All right, let me see. Okay, so Melly Mel says the information was useful. I've been working on making intentional content with what I got. Come on. I did go live on TikTok for 9 minutes. What, 9 minutes? What is the significance of the 9 minutes? Let me know. Why didn't you take it off to the 10? Or, let me know. I was nervous and don't know why. That's because we nervous about the unknown. We nervous because we press, as soon as, I don't know, it's something about a red button. It's something about a record. It's something about you know what I'm saying? That's where you get nervous. I press record. I mess up on my name. I tell y'all that all the time. Like when I'm doing videos or whatever and I press record, all of a sudden my words leave my head. I have everything all ready to go. And then when I press record, all my words are gone. They're gone, or I don't know how to say something, or I'm messing up how I want to say it. Like, it's just a whole hot mess. But listen, the more we do it, the better, the more comfortable we'll be. That's it. And then we don't know who's going to show up. You know how on TikTok, you could have a whole bunch of people you've never seen before come up on your live. Usually if we go on live on Instagram, we kind of have an idea of who's going to be there. But yeah, and the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll be. Right? Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Tracy said, good morning. Happy Friday. Yes, happy Good Friday for those that observe. Yes, and yes. Nikki, you got to get you better thank a union member. You better thank a union member. and play it when you announce the members. That would be so good. I said I was going to do that, right? I got to find the sound, but I'm going to do it. Y'all better thank a union member. Yes. Come on, Princess of Ghana. Yes, aka Julia. Did y'all see last night? Chantel's a mess. We said we firing Chantel last night. I said I'm firing you, Chantel. She is, and I know how Kay feel. And Kay, if Kay is in the building and Big Meech, I am so sorry I be doing this to y'all. I switch things up and don't say anything about it, right? And just do it on the live and then have them scrambling behind the scenes trying to catch up. So Chantel kept calling Jules Julia. It's her name, but we don't call her that. So she was like, and Julia of BCMC will be my moderator. And Jules was like, who? Oh my God, it was so funny. Jules was like, did she just call me Julia? I said, yep. And she kept doing it all night long. I was like, why does she keep wanting to call you Julia? And I was like, oh, maybe she put it on a piece of paper, the paper, because, we had documents last night. So I was like, maybe she put it on the paper and that's what she's looking at. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was just too funny. The things we laugh at, right? The things we laugh at. I'm trying to tell you the knowledge you're about to get. I'm telling you, the masterclass this week was great. It gave me a push to move a little faster to catch up. I've been overwhelmed because I was sick for a few weeks and I'm behind on everything in my business and personal life. It's okay. You got to get your life in order first. None of this matters if you ain't healthy. So you got to get your life in order first. So let's get it together. Good morning, Handcrafter, and welcome in to Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. Today is Fun Day Friday, also Good Friday, but today is Fun Day Friday where we are going to do scenarios and we're just going to play a game based off of what we learned for this week. And this week we were talking about making intentional content. Right? So you could connect with your audience. Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. Lakeisha Keisha's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. I am truly blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. The West Coast is up early this morning. But us being human is what attracts the audience. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. I thought it was longer than that. Oh, Melly Mel said she thought it was longer than that. I was fumbling my words and needed to get off. I'm doing a TikTok challenge. So I have another 2 to do this weekend. Oh, good. Well, just create a little plan on what you want to do. So if you want to make something and listen to music while you're making, and then when you see people pop up, say I'm making soap or I'm doing this or I'm doing that, then do that. Do that. Don't, if you feel like you're going to fumble or you're going to stumble over your words while you're looking into the camera, don't. They were so done with me last night. I don't know why I kept calling her Julia. I thought Jules was in trouble. Right. Because usually when we are saying something to each other, we'll give a whole full name. Like Shantae, I'll shop like Chantel Alize Jenkins. We'll do something like that. But she was like, Julia. I was like, oh, what are we doing over here? She got summoned by the principal. I thought Jules is in trouble being called by her government name. I know that's right. I'm over here crying. It's because she started using her work voice and Julia sounded official. You better tell it, Metame. You better tell it. I was like, girl. What are we doing here? And she doesn't, and it's not even like, okay, well, in the public, I'm going to call her Jules. No, we call her Jules in front of the scenes and behind the scenes. She's Jules, period, right? And if we see Julia, we know it's like some paperwork or something like that. But I was like, girl, that's like Sean calling me Nicole. I'm like, this is not what they call me. Don't call me Nicole. They call me Nikki over here. Yeah, Nikki be having us pivoting in the background. I sure do. They be like scrambling, like, what part is this? Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. When Chantel did that to me last night, I'm like, oh my gosh, I know how my people must feel. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Jews be using my government name on post. Oh yeah, on post. I'm like, Lord, I'm trying. Wait, I'm trying to stay incognito. Well, not like this. You're not. You can't put it in the chat. Oh my gosh. Oh man, TikTok is a whole nother another beef. Yeah, a whole other beast. Yes, yes, and yes. Listen. Let's get it. Julia, I'll never make a fool of ya. That's all I heard every time she said it. I'll never make a fool of ya. Listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so it was so funny. It was so hilarious last night. And we started, got you. We started on the phone. So as soon as the first time she said it, we was on the phone, and that's when she said, she was like, what? Who? Oh man, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. We need to do a behind the scenes of what goes on before we actually go live, because it is crazy behind the scenes. Crazy. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Content week. We wanted to make sure that what we're doing is attracting the right people to your page. You want to make sure you're speaking to your core audience. You want to make sure that the right people's eyes are looking at your content, right? Because if the right people's eyes are not looking at your content, then you're not going to be selling anything, because you're going to be wasting your breath. And if I'm going to say this, is if somebody is not going to be your customer and they don't want what you have, there's no amount of convincing that's going to switch them off. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you did say, they put their guard down and say, okay, let me buy from you, they may just buy that one time. They're not going to be your lifelong loyal customers. So you want to make sure that you have the right eyes, your audience, that you're attracting your audience to your page and to your products. Also, another thing to consider is to making sure that you are answering the questions before people ask. And you know what kind of questions people will ask. Basically, like, what size is it? What kind of what is this good for? How can you preserve this? You know, those type of things. And you want to answer those questions in your content. So when they're following you, they're like, oh, you know what? I was wondering that may be the thing that just connect them to purchase that product. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure that you are doing those things within your content and not just creating content just to just say, I posted something. You want to make sure that the content that you post is going to help them to get clearer on who you are, see what you do, and see if it's good for them, right? You also want to make sure that you're using your content to build trust with your dream clients, right? Because they need to know, eliminate the barrier and say, this is for you and this is why you need it. You also want to create content so that you can increase your website clicks, your saves, your shares, and your sales, right? You don't just want them to like, right? We want them to do more than like. So we also were talking about creating content that's going to be shareable. When you have like motivational quotes or inspirational, maybe some Bible quotes, maybe an affirmation, maybe how to do something, maybe something with tips and pointers, a DIY, those type of things that will get your content shared. You want to create things like that because it's going to put you in front of other audiences that are not your own. And lastly, I want to say that you want your content to speak for you when you're not online, right? You want to make sure that if they're having any doubts in their minds or any questions that are floating over their head, you want to make sure that you are answering it. And you're not going to answer it in every single thing, but if you do your content well enough, they'll start going down the rabbit hole of your content and they'll start consuming more and more. I know when I like somebody's content, I start going down the rabbit hole and like, oh, I like this. Let me check and see if I like this. Oh, this is good. Let me see what they're saying here. So you want them to be able to do that with your content as well. So with that being said, I hope that was very insightful. I hope Content Week was very good for you. And then we're going to get into our game. Let me check and see what y'all saying. It was the tone of voice too. Right. Our behind the scenes shenanigans is crazy. Yes, it did. Yes, it is. We need to just turn the camera on and have the different angles from us in the, in the different places we are, showing what's going on behind the scenes. Listen. Crazy. Man, I love this community. We love you too, Big Meech. Of course, we love you too, girl. We love you back, Michi. We do. Bring me on towards the end. All right. Sounds like a plan. All right. Remind me. Okay. Number one. Get your fingers ready. This is multiple choice. Number one. You're not getting DMs or comments, even though your content is consistent. Some of y'all are like, Nikki, I'm posting, and nobody is doing anything. Nobody's engaging with me. Nobody is commenting. I gave a giveaway. I'm trying to give away $1,000, and nobody wants my $1,000 worth of stuff. I'm not doing something right. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. That kind of thing. So you're not getting DMs or comments, even though your content is consistent. So what do? Do you A, blame the algorithm? Do you B, add polls, questions, and calls to actions in your captions and stories? Is it C, complain in your captions? Or D, post a picture of your pet and hope for engagement? All right. So y'all get your fingers ready to put them. Matter of fact, start typing. Which one do you think it is? You're not getting DMs or comments, even though your content is consistent. Do you A, blame the algorithm? B, add polls, questions, and calls to actions in your captions and stories? C, complain in your captions? Or D, post a picture of your pet and hope for engagement? All right, so we have B's in the chat. Big Meat says C, just kidding, B. All right, so we see some B's in the chat, and the correct answer, okay, there we go. And the correct answer is B, engagement needs an invitation. Closed mouths don't get replies. Ask questions, start conversations. We think that we don't want to bother anybody, so I'm not going to ask you to do anything. I don't want you to do too much, so I'm not going to ask you to comment. I'm not going to ask you to share. I'm not going to ask you to ask for the things. Today is my Friday for my cohort, and I always say today's Fridays are for asking for the sale. Ask for the sale. You want it, ask for it. Right? It's, people may not just be people think that, oh, they're not buying from me. It's just, I don't know what I'm doing. I posted my content all the time. They just don't want to buy from me. But did you tell them that you want them to buy from you? Did you say, hey, I got this on sale, want to try this? Or this goes well with this, and since you purchased this, you should try this? If you're not asking for the sale, you're not going to get the sale. Ask for the sale. Open your mouth and ask for the sale, okay? Can I call you Rose? Because you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Let me stop. Good morning, Rose. Good morning. Thank you so much, sis. Engagement needs an invitation. Engagement needs an invitation. All right. The action step that you can do is you can add a call to comment on your next post. Add a call to comment on your next post. Even a which one are you, like a this or that, or what do you like? I know Martini just did a poll, and she got some good content coming out. She did a poll and she asked what kind of it's something about your self-care and taking baths, and what kind of baths do you want, or something like that. And so those kind of things help people to, comment, help them to reflect, and it helps you also to see what your audience wants to see more of. So and then I know this was my answer, I said quiet moments, lighting candles, and that's how I like to have my bath time, right? And so now that gives her content to post for later on, right? For those muses, because that's her terminology, for the muses that love that enjoys a quiet solitude and love to light a candle and just empty out their bath salts in the bath and just relax and enjoy and meditate, or say their affirmations or whatever. That gives her content because she knows that the people want to, that's what they're doing. So of course, if that's what they're doing, they're going to want to see themselves in that. And the purpose of us creating our content and the purpose of us speaking to our target audiences so that they can see our products or our services or whatever in their space, in their lives, right? And so I could see myself like, oh, I love bath time, like, oh, I love the way that looks. I got to get that bath salt, right? And it may not go exactly like that, but this basically, the gist of it, okay? Basically the gist of it. All right. So let's go to the next one. Put ready in the chat if you're ready for the next one. Ready in the chat if you're ready for the next one. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. The next one is, and again, you only have to put the letter in the chat. Your competitor just dropped something similar to your offer. How many of y'all know about that? Your competitor just dropped something similar to your offer. So what's your next move? How can you get more engagement when it comes to polls? People barely engage when I do it. Tell them you want them to. Tell them you want them to. Don't just post the poll. Tell them, hey, I need you to post. And then go to the next one. If they go to the story, be like, hey, did you go to the post before this one and participate in the post? I need y'all to participate in the post. Tell them what you want. Tell them what you want. Your competitor just dropped something similar to your offer. What's your next move? A, panic and pull your launch. Your competitor's copying, or not copying. I don't want to say your competitor's copying. Y'all just happen to have the same idea, right? And so they just dropped something similar to yours. What's your next move? Do you A, panic and pull your launch? Do you B, copy their content style? Do you C, stay in your lane and double down on your unique selling point? Or do you D, call them out publicly? Child. Sometimes I want to be all of them. Sometimes I want to be all of them, but I got to be better. I got to be better. Your competitor just dropped something similar to your offer. What's your next move? A, you panic and pull your launch. B, copy their content style. C, stay in your lane, double down on your unique selling point. Please don't tell me the right answer. Please tell me your answer. D, call them out publicly. What would you do? What would you do? I've been adding the link in stories for them to comment on the post. Absolutely. Absolutely. They may not have seen your poll, or they may not have known what you wanted them to do with it. Point to it and tell them to click it. Which one? Which one? Good morning, Miss Kim. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? All right, so the answers are rolling in. And so we have C's in the chat. We have a D. Uh-oh. We have a D in the chat. All right, so it looks like unanimously we have C's. Okay, looks like C's. Good morning, Katie Blissful Candle. Katie Blissful Glow. How are you doing this amazing morning? Listen, we got a D. Call them out publicly. Stop biting my ish. All right, but the correct answer is C. Abundance mindset only. Somebody put that in the chat. Abundance mindset only. There's space for you and them, but your differences is your power. Ooh, come on. That's a word. That is a word, okay? Abundance mindset only. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, good morning, good morning, manager. She said good morning and happy Friday, ladies. Yes, yes, and yes. I was talking about last night on Chantel's live when she switched it up on us, and we were scrambling for our lives, trying to keep up. And I said, ooh, this is what I be doing to Kay and Michi. I said, I'm never going to do y'all like that again. I say that now, but it makes, just I don't mean to have y'all scrambling for y'all lives, but Chantel had us scrambling for our lives. I'm like, I know I do this to Kay and Michi. I know it. All right, so your competitor just dropped something similar to your offer. What's your next move? Do you A, panic and pull your launch? B, copy their content style? C, stay in your lane and double down on your unique selling point? Or do you D, call them out publicly? Jules says she's calling them out. She said, let's bring it to the table because this is not an original idea for you. This is not an original idea for you. All right, so yes, everybody, abundance mindset only. Abundance mindset only. There's space for you and them, but your difference is your power. Write one post that, let me see. No, okay. That's an action step, but I'm not going to do that action step because I added action steps to it. Good morning, abundance mindset only. Yes, yes, and yes. I know, Kay. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Good morning, Miss Magni. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, beauties. I had a vendor event last weekend and again on tomorrow. I'm excited. We are excited for you. I hope you do amazing at your event this weekend. Kay says she's doing C and D. Oh, y'all thugs out here in these streets. Okay. Juice clocked it. Right. Good morning, Larry. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are playing our Fun Day Friday game, and it's all about content this week. So let's get into the next one. The next one is you keep running out of content ideas. How many of y'all have done that? Okay. You keep running out of content ideas and staring at a blank screen. How do you fix it? You keep running out of content ideas and you keep staring at a blank screen. How do you fix it? A, take a 3-month content break. B, ask your audience what they want. C, use old content to spark new ideas. Or D, B and C. So B and C is B, ask your audience what they want. C is use your old content to spark new ideas. What's the answer? What do you have in the chat? Melly Mel said, close your eyes. What's your answer? You keep running out of ideas. You keep running out of content ideas, y'all. You keep staring at a blank screen. How you going to fix that? A, you're going to take a 3-month content break. Are you going to B, ask your audience what they want? Are you going to C, use old content to spark new ideas? Or are you going to do D, B, and C, which is ask your audience what they want and use old content ideas? Use old content to spark new ideas. What is your answer, y'all? Let's see what you got. Okay, so we see some D's in the chat. D's in the chat. A, D's in the chat. D's in the chat. Oh, open up my You better. Look, where's a drop? I don't have a drop mic. Let me see what I got. You better tell them, sister. You better thank a union member. Thanks, sis. Thank you, sis. Yes, y'all better go ahead and open up that ebook. Period. All right. Well, you got part of the answer. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. So the answer is D. The answer is D. Your audience and your own archives are gold mines. Oh my gosh. Remember, I just said how Martini put a poll on her content, and I said that I like the quiet bath time with lighting candles and things like that. Guess what? That's content right there. So now she can create something like this. How can you create the perfect bath in solitude? That's content. Showing what she does, what it looks like. That's solitude. I mean, that's a content right there. Doing ASMR of opening up the bath salts or the bath milk and letting it hit the water. ASMR. The candle match, striking the thing and lighting the candle. That's ASMR. Content, right? So your audience and your own archives are gold mines. Don't overthink it. Tap back in, y'all. Tap back in. I can snap because I don't have nails on today. Tap back in, okay? Don't overthink it. See what the people are saying and give them what they want. Give the people what they want, girl. Somebody put, give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. Don't overthink it, y'all. Don't overthink it. One of y'all could put that in and another person put in there, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. What do we have? We could turn that one piece of content into 10 pieces of content. Yes, indeed, we can. Yes, we can. Somebody put it in the chat, please, and thank you. Next one. You posted a new offer and got crickets. How many of y'all have done that? Look this way. Posted a new offer, posted a new launch, posted a new product, and got crickets. Nobody purchased. Nobody shared anything. Nothing. Okay. Got to give the people what they want. Yes, thank you. You posted a new offer and got crickets. What's your next move? Are you going to delete it and never speak of it again? It'll be the offer that shall remain nameless. We will never speak of it again. Will you delete it and never speak of it again? Would you try again with different wording and visuals? Would you throw the whole offer away? Throw it away, girl. It's trash. Would you do D? Cry into your coffee. Cry into your me time coffee, okay? Cry into your unplugged me time coffee. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You posted a new offer and got crickets. What's your next move? Are you going to delete it and never speak of it again? Again, it shall remain nameless. Are you going to B, try again with different wording and visuals? Are you going to C, throw the whole offer away because it's trash? Or D, cry into your me time coffee? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Big Meech, are you saying this is what you do? Look this way. You got new offer and got crickets. All right, so we see some B's in the chat. D and B. Okay, we got a D and a B. Okay. All right. So B's looks like Big Meech says she is going to cry into her coffee. And we drinking Cafe Bustelo too. Big Meech, what you drink? What kind of coffee you drink? I know I love me some Cafe Bustelo. That is my thing. Okay, so B's. Okay, B with better lighting. So Big Me says she's gonna cry into her coffee, and then she's gonna try again with different wording and visuals. And everybody else is saying that they are going to A. Everybody else say that they're going to B, which is try again with different wording and visuals. Now, sometimes the offer isn't the problem. Sometimes the launch isn't the problem. It's the presentation. Y'all got to think about this presentation. How you serving it up? You can have the most amazing product, but how are you serving it up? If you serving it up like it's a piece of crap, or you serving it up like it's a side piece, or if you serving it up like they eat in McDonald's and they should be eating at a 5-star restaurant, then of course it's not going to connect because you're not serving it up right. You got to serve up your offer. And I don't want to say offer because usually when I say offer, I'm thinking like coaches and they have offers and things like that. So I want to say launches for us, right? Because that's what I feel connects to me. Yes. So you have to serve up your launch the way that you want it to be served, right? So I got to make sure that it's hot, fresh, and ready, or whatever it is supposed to be. I got to make sure that the visuals are visualing. I got to make sure that the presentation is doing what it's supposed to do. I got to make sure that I'm giving it everything that I need to give in order for it to be received well. And sometimes we're like, well, Nikki, I've done all of that. I made sure that the presentation was right. I made sure that I rolled out the launch was rolled out really well. I did all of these things, but now you need to look at yourself because either you're not in front of your ideal audience or there is something that's not connecting with the message, right? And so if that's the problem and you're trying to sell to people who are not your audience, then you need to figure out a way that the launch may not be the thing. The thing is that you first got to find out where the people are first so that now you can give them this amazing launch that you have. Now you can give the people what they need, what they want, because they've been waiting for it. But they just didn't know where you were. And then you have to show up. Y'all with me? Say I'm with you if you with me. Say I'm with you if you with me. Yes, Cafe Bustelo is the only thing I drink. Cafe Bustelo is life, y'all. and Me Time Coffee, of course. Listen, once I get back on camera, I'm only going to be drinking Metame coffee, okay? And I'll probably have my Bustelo on the weekends when I'm not on. I'm just joking. Yeah, no, I'm not joking. I'm going to do it that way. So yeah, if you with me, say I'm with you in the chat, y'all. Right? Your beautiful launch may be falling on deaf ears. Your beautiful launch may be falling on blind people. And I'm not saying like literally. I'm saying like because they don't know who you are or that's not your audience, right? And so they don't see it because that's not what they're supposed to see. They're not for you. And so you got to get in front of your audience because your audience is going to be the one who appreciates what you have. They're going to appreciate the time and effort you put into creating this whole entire launch. They're going to understand exactly what you're giving, right? And they're going to appreciate it. And that's who you need to be in front of. And so if you are dropping these amazing launches, and again, it's falling onto deaf ears and blind eyes because they're not your people, we need to find out how to get in front of our people so that our people can appreciate us. Remember, our people are needing what we have, right? We just got to get in front of them, right? We just got to get in front of us because why people like us do things like this, so they're going to appreciate this amazing launch. They're going to appreciate these foil labels. They're going to appreciate this branded tissue paper. They're going to appreciate the detail in the icing and of your wax, your dessert candle or your wax melt or whatever. They're going to appreciate all of the things that you put into it. They're going to appreciate the rollout of how you presented the launch. They're going to appreciate all of that. But you got to be in front of your audience. You got to be in front of your audience, or it's going to be, I did all of that for nothing. No, you didn't do it for nothing. Now you know that you got to get in front of your people. Now you know, that's not for them. You give them something different. You consume my regular content. When it's time for me to launch and drop this amazing thing, I need to make sure that I'm in front of the people that are ready to buy. Okay? And you need to make sure that you are warming them up and letting them know, I'm about to drop this thing. This thing is about to drop. Did you smell this yet? Let me put some samples in your order. So when this thing starts to drop, you ready for it to pop. Oh, bars. Bars. I've learned that some of my failed launches, let me put you up on the screen. I learned that some of my failed launches are because my customers didn't ask for it. Yep. Or I didn't promote it right. I was intentional about my honey bar live sale, and the results reflected that. See? That's the absolute truth. A lot of us want to create, I'm not going to say anybody's products because I don't want y'all to be like, Nikki, you a hater. But sometimes we want to do things because we like to do them, but our audience don't like to buy them. And either we're going to do the work to get in front of the people that do want to buy them, or we're going to listen to our audience and give them what they want and stop trying to force things on them. We're trying to force them into doing certain things and wanting certain things that they don't want. So we are either going to do one or two things. We're going to find those people that do want it, or we're going to get the people what they want, right? But I totally agree with what Chantel says. I've learned that some of my failed launches are because my customers didn't ask for it, or I didn't promote it right. I was intentional about my honey bar live sale, and the results reflected on that. And she needed to spend more time on, and this is me sharing our full transparency moment. I got to do this because I almost forgot. Let me put this in the chat for Jules. Okay. So I tried her honey soap. I purchased it in one of the bundles that I had, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, you really need to focus on this. And she was gonna do liquid soap, right? And she was like, oh, I'm working on my body wash. I'm like, why? The people don't even know about this one here. I didn't even know you even carried this soap. I didn't even know how amazing this soap was. How are we going to the next thing? And we didn't even need to talk about this thing. We need to be talking about this. We need to promote this. This soap is good. It smells good. It makes the bathroom smell nice. It's a dope soap. Like, we need to really focus on this. Like, this needs a whole thing. This needs a whole focus. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've got to make sure that we are doing serving this, doing justice for this particular product, because this product right here deserves a round of applause. Matter of fact, The honey soap bar soaps, because they're that dope. I love the honey bar soaps. Now there's some soaps, and again, I'm a soap maker, so just because I'm a soap maker don't mean I can't appreciate anybody else's, soap. But I do. I love Chantel's honey bar soap, and I love Melly Mel's soap bars because because of different reasons, but I love both of them, right? And I could appreciate it. And I was like, you really need to focus on this. The people need to know about this. Just like I tell Melly Mel, I think the people need to know. Don't put out another thing. Don't create another thing. Let the people let the people get to know your soap so that they can love your soap, right? And this is something that she needed. And when she did that, she's seeing everybody is like, oh yeah, I love that soap. I love that soap. And she got an overwhelming response to everybody loving the soap. You got to listen to what the people are saying to you, because the people are telling you what they want. They're telling you what they love. We want to be so creative that we got to be like, okay, well, I've done that, time to do something else. And we got to sometimes sit in what we're doing first so that we can allow that thing to pick up some traction, to have some momentum, so that could push us over to the next thing when we launch the next thing, right? We need to start sitting in the stuff for a minute so that we can let other people appreciate what we have going on and understand what everybody else is talking about, and let them hear the rave reviews about the soap. And Chantel's live last night, people was talking about how much they love it, what scents they love. They couldn't wait for this. They want to try this. This person was talking about that. Let me try this. If we don't give it the opportunity, we don't give it the space to breathe, we'll never understand what's going on in our customers' minds. We have to start listening to what our customers are saying and allow ourselves to let something breathe so that we can take a stock of what's going on. If we keep moving on to the next thing, just moving on to the next thing, we'll never know. And we're not listening. We're not listening. And we get on to the next thing, and that next thing has crickets because nobody cared about it in the first place. Nobody wanted it. Nobody asked for it, and they don't care. Listen, sometimes we got to let things breathe. We got to let it breathe. We got to let it breathe. Nikki got bars today. Today I got bars. I'm a rapper. I'm a star. No, let me stop. Jules, where you at, girl? Somebody holler at Jules and tell her get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Nikki was like, Yep. I was like, what we doing? I gotta make no, we don't. No, we don't. We don't need to do none of that. Okay. And those bars of soap really, really, really are amazing. I absolutely love them, and I'm not blowing smoke. If I don't love something, I ain't got to talk about it, right? And that's that on that. Okay. But these soap bars I really absolutely love. Chantel, when you get a moment, check your DMs. Oh, there she go right there. Sis, click the link. Click the link. Click the link in the chat, sis. I needed to hear that. Hey, Miss Kim, I got it. All right. I forgot what I was going to say. It's about the conference, the convention. So come on, sis. Come on. Oh. Come on. Oh. The party's where it's at, and me hear you say. All right. So listen, everybody. I say all of that to say, Jules, get your butt up here too. I say all of that to say sometimes you got to let something breathe. If you see that you getting rave reviews, you see that people are complimenting you on it, and people want more of it, don't just ignore what they're saying and go to the next thing because you think that it's time for you to move. Sit in it for a little bit. Let that thing breathe for a little bit. Pop your ish a little bit. And let the product gain some momentum before you get into the next thing. Because now you're just throwing a whole bunch of things in there. Talk about, well, maybe they're gonna buy more. No, they're not. They don't want it. What are they gonna buy more for? Because you gave them more options don't mean that they're gonna buy more of the thing. That doesn't mean that. You know what I'm saying? So that they love one thing. Let that thing breathe, y'all. Let it breathe. Somebody put let it breathe in the chat. Let it breathe. A let it rain. A clear it out. A let it rain come out and clear it out. A let it rain. A clear it out. A let it rain. And clear it out. Hey. All right. So my good sis is in the queue right now, and I see her. I see her getting ready. get ready. So here she come, y'all.
First of all, where's all my where's all my backgrounds from from StreamYard? Because I don't know where this came from.
You got the generic living room.
I forgot. I really did, y'all. I forgot what I was
You
gonna
should have
say
wrote
something
down,
more.
sis.
I know, and I forgot. I'm sorry, y'all.
Tell us about the conference.
It was when
I
we
mean,
were
the
talking
convention.
about and I know it was when we were talking about Chantel when she kept saying Julia,
Oh my
but
gosh.
I can't remember what I was gonna say. But anyway, yeah, the conference. Um, join us. Join us. The
Mhm.
tickets, www.theblackcandlemakersclub.com. Please, y'all, don't forget to jump on tonight, all up in your wax. Please do not forget. You have got to get on, and you're going to see this release, and you're going to be so excited. So excited. So, yeah, that's it. And I also wanted to tell people if you are a part of the university, do not forget to nominate yourself for the awards. Do
Yes. So
not,
yeah, we have
yes.
our first inaugural, well, not our first inaugural, but our inaugural award show, and we're going to be doing it at the third annual Candle Ball. We on the third annual.
Third annual candle ball. And remember, you can nominate yourself. There are 5 categories. And where's the front of this camera? What, I don't. Is this it?
Focus, sis. Focus.
Okay, here we go. Y'all, I got 3 screens. I'm like, where am I? Okay, so so yes, we have 5 categories, and guess what? If you are a part of the university, you can nominate yourself. And so there are questions that are asked for each category because we want to know why you're nominating yourself for this category. And if you feel like you're not a good fit for the category, you can nominate someone else that is in the university. And if you don't know who's in the university, of course, we're going to go through them anyway. But nominate yourself because nominations will end at the end of this month, and then we're going to start putting all the names together, and you will have your final ballot for people to vote. Child, I rap, I play the piano, I produce, I do voiceovers,
Oh
I
yes,
do it all.
voiceovers and everything. She is on top of it.
So yes, 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 please and thank you. First of all, who's already got a ticket? Put some ones in the chat.
Hey, put some ones in the chat, y'all. You got your ticket. Put a one in the chat. One in the chat.
One's in the chat. One's in the chat.
Because it's going to be a time. We already know that you are going. First of all, you're not going to sleep.
No.
You're not going to sleep. All
No.
right, Miss Lois got hers. Let me see. I want to find a
No
sound.
sleep till Houston. No, sleep till
I
Houston.
don't like that.
Yep, Lois, Keisha, Kim,
Come on, tickets.
Miss Anita,
Hey. Anybody else coming to
Metamine. I don't
UConn?
know if Metamine's still here, but Metamine,
Come on. Anybody else coming to
I
UConn?
need to
Listen,
pull
you
off
don't
the
want to
list
miss it.
and run down the list because it's a lot of. You got-
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. So we're gonna start off. We're kicking it off. Tell us about it, sis.
with the rundown of the convention.
Yes.
Okay. So we're kicking it off. It is again September 25th through the 28th. We're kicking it off on Thursday. Thursday night is your welcome. We are doing a special Men in Candles or Men in Fragrance segment. We're going to kick it off with one of our keynotes that we haven't released yet, just to give some inspiration to the whole weekend. It's going to be nice hors d'oeuvres, and the theme again is Western. So remember, and I know people have been asking, do I have to wear Western every night? No, you don't have to wear it every night, but you do want to make sure you wear your Western theme clothing at the third annual candle ball. So the candle ball will be Saturday. All right, so that's Thursday night. You get your bag, and if you know about our bags, when we give them bags, they got everything in them. Like
We need
these
their
bags
own.
are amazing. Yes, and then we're also going to do a special raffle for a huge prize, and we've got money incentives all weekend, prizes, cash infusions for your business, grants, all that good stuff. And then Friday, we're doing a field trip to our ambassador, CEO Shan, to her facility, her store. So we're gonna go kick it with her, have some breakfast with her. She's gonna give some nuggets, show us her space. Y'all can ask questions, one on ones. All of that's gonna be it's gonna be a whole vibe. Then we're gonna come back. We're gonna have a little lunch, have a little break, and then that evening is game night. We're going to be going to one of our makers' candle studios out in Houston, and we're going to have game night, and it's going to be a whole game show.
Yes.
If you've ever seen, and they post quite a bit, but it's called what is it called? The game show. I forgot what it's called. Something with the game show, but anyway, it's like I forgot the name of it. It's something game show, child. But it's gonna be a whole production because it's like a real, like we're in a real game show, and it's gonna be so fun. We're going to have, of course, another speaker that will release soon. We're gonna have, cocktails. We have a line dancing instructor that's gonna teach us all the line dances. We're going to have food trucks. It's gonna be like a little rodeo carnival type theme. It's gonna be so much fun. All right. And then so we're gonna go back to the hotel. And then Saturday are the speaker sessions. And so we have all the sessions going on from that morning, get your breakfast going till probably about 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock. We also going to have a VIP experience. It's going to be fun. And Saturday night is the actual third annual candle ball where we will have the award show. We'll also have, you may see a mechanical bull there, so, and we are going to have a contest who has the best rodeo outfit. We've got a performance coming. We got some things going at the candle ball, so it's going to be a whole vibe there. And then Sunday we're going to have brunch, and there's going to be a huge pitch competition. That the details of that are coming soon, but the prizes that you're going to get from this pitch competition and who the judges are going to blow your mind. Blow your mind. So we are excited about what's coming. Yeah, this is a deal. Like you getting a whole steal for what you about to get that weekend. It's gonna be, this convention is going to be one for the books for sure. Yep. One for the books. Yes.
And we are super excited about it. We want to let y'all all know we do have payment options. So I know Yolanda says she's thinking about coming. Don't think about it, girl. Buy the ticket.
Don't think about it, baby. Do it. We got all like Nikki said, all payment options, all credit cards. You could pay. I think we even have. Yeah, there's PayPal. There's Klarna. There's Afterpay. Affirm. So if you want to buy now, pay later, all those options are there. Every payment option you can think of, we have it. So there's really not an excuse as to why you couldn't pay for it because we've got all the options available. And there's 3 packages you can do. So if you want to do the all-inclusive, which includes the hotel, all of the events, everything, food, all of that, that is the Jewels package. If you want to do, for people that are in Houston or whatever, you got somewhere to stay, you don't need the hotel package, you can do the Cowboy Carter package. And then there's also the Stallion package if you want to kind of build. Now, the Stallion package does not include brunch. It does not include the field trip. And so you just kind of want to, whatever's best for you, you pick the package that's best for you. If you feel like if you want to get with someone and you're like, hey, let's be roommates so we can save on cost. One option would be have one person pay for the Jewels and one person pay for the Cowboy Carter, and then y'all split the amount it would be for the hotel. So there's a couple of options there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. And Kay says she's trying to come. Girl, come with your stuff.
Hey, you need to come with your stuff because I want you to set up a whole table with some rodeo stuff,
And the
girl.
girls need their jewelry. They need their accessories. Okay. Tassel
Yeah.
earrings, tassel necklaces. We need the accessories.
Tracy's asking on the website, does the payment plans show up before you enter your credit? I don't know when it shows up, Tracy, but
I think
once you
it should
get
show
to
up.
that screen, it should. What'd you say, sis?
I said I think it should show. I think it does show up before you enter your credit card information because it
It
asks.
should, yeah.
Yeah.
It should. I can do a run through and see, but usually, yeah, it does. Usually, it does. The payment options. Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Want to make sure you are in the building again, Kay. Oh, when you was talking about the cash infusions, I wanted to come. I wanted to say something while you
Okay.
were talking about it because we had a big prize that was won by Jamie won it, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And so she was able to, I don't know what she did with it. I'm not saying anything, but you get to, if you win something like that, it pays for your trip.
Yep. Yep. So she did. She got the $1,000 that Rafi Arsenian. He did a cash infusion, and she won that cash infusion. And really, each speaker gave a prize.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Terry of Harlem Candle Co., she was one of our keynotes last year. She gave three 30-minute calls. So 3 people were chosen, and she did, one-on-one calls with them. Also, Shan gave away a one-on-one that Lois won.
Miss
So
Lois.
Lois won big because Lois won the Telfar bag that we gave away,
Mm-hmm. And it was
and Lois,
Telfar.
yep, and it was the fabulous, it was the Telfar collaboration with Moose Knuckles. So it was like the gold one with that leather and the print on it. It was like I can't describe it, but she won that. And then she also won the prize with Co Shan one-on-one, which was perfect because she's in Houston too.
Yep.
But that's another thing. Every keynote again will be giving away something as well. And there's some other prizes that these keynotes are giving and some opportunities. We will have another candle contest where you'll have store placement. So we got a lot of things, a lot of things
Mm-hmm.
in store. A
Yep.
lot of things. A
And
lot of
I
things.
also want to share this too with Miss Lois. And this is something that is transformative. This is something that every single time it's emotional. It's emotional for us, even when they weren't even conferences. When we
Hmm.
meetups, it's always emotional because everybody's story, sometimes people are coming there broken, they don't realize, they came in there
Yes.
just saying, I'm just gonna, I want to support the team or whatever, and I just want to go, and they're coming broken, or they're coming because this is their last option or whatever. And so Miss Lois was on the verge of quitting,
Hmm.
and she was like, this is God showed me that this is what I.
Yes, indeed.
She won everything. She won what she needed in order for her to start moving forward in her business, to get that confidence back that she needed in her business, and to do the things. Miss Lois got her studio. Miss Lois is doing the thing. This is who I go to when I'm like, help me with TikTok. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I need
Yep.
to do this, you got to do that. And so these moments and this time, this community, I think the community itself is a magical community. Jules and I share a connection that is crazy. And I have one more thing that I'm going to share with you. I'm probably going to share with you because I think Jules is my sister, like in real life, right?
For real, for real. Because I was like, when Nikki told me all the stories, I started like goosebumps. I'm like, what? Yes. Yes.
This
You gonna
group,
tell the story?
yes, this group is extremely magical from the way that we all came together. How we're all in different places, and how we ended up together, and the connection that we have with each other is crazy, and it can't be anything but God. But this is one more thing that I wanted to share with you, sis. my sister. Oh my God, why my eyes starting to well up?
Oh, don't do it.
I realized your birthday coming up. Me and my sister is the same age apart. So her birthday, she would have been turning 50 in May too. And we had the same time apart. We're the same age difference apart.
Shut up.
I'm so serious, same age, and oh my gosh, wow.
Y'all, this is crazy. Because when the last thing you said, with all the other stuff, period, and just the pictures of her sister, and I was like, oh my God, if that ain't pictures of me when I was young, and I was showing them, and I was like scared to me because I was like, we look like twins. Yes. Like what? Yes. From the hairstyle to the clothes, it was like what is going on? And then Nikki was like, oh my God, my sister was born in May. I was like, shut up. Y'all, yeah, this is it. I can't. This God.
And it has to be God. Let me tell y'all something. I had a sister, and she was like my best friend, and she had passed away. And I always said, Jews look like my sister, but I never said anything because people like that. So I'm like, I ain't gonna tell you that. And so I'm like, okay, so I don't remember how we started. I'm like, Jules look just like my sister, and I put a picture. I'm like, you look just like my sister. They did carry themselves the same way in everything. Red lipstick, beautiful smile, chinky eyes, just everything, right? I was like, built like my sister, everything. It's like my sister. I'm like, you're really like my sister. And I'm like, God must have knew that I needed my sister. So that's how we came together. And so the last little tidbit is the one that I just shared, is that me and my sister, we are only a couple of months apart. And
that is crazy.
Me and my sister are in the same month, and we're going to be the same age. It's like, this is really, really crazy how.
And then she was like, her sister likes to do voiceovers, like changes her voice and stuff. And y'all know me, I like. I'll go in a character in a minute. I'll be like, hey, yo, so what's going on?
Yep. I was like, sis.
I was like, what?
And then I showed her pictures from when we were in high school, and Jules and my sister, same hairdo, y'all.
Same hairdo. And I sent the pictures to Nikki. I was like, and Chantel was on the call too. I think Sean was too. And I was sending the pictures from high school. Same. From the hair to the look to the eyebrows. Because I used to make my eyebrows a little higher. Same y'all.
Exact thing. I was like, sis, you used to shave your eyebrows off. She was like, yep. I
said, because I wanted it a little bit, same.
Crazy. It's absolutely crazy how God works. So I know that what we have here is something that I already know where it's going to go. I don't know exactly where it's going to go, but I know the way the connection that we have, the bond that we have, all of the opportunities that just unfold magically in front of us.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
Yep. So with that said, we got to see y'all. We want to see y'all at this convention, because just like Nikki said, it's you may not know it, but it's probably something you need.
Yeah.
Right? Because those are the stories we get after every event. It's like, I needed this. I needed to be around like-minded people. I needed people to lift me up. I feel motivated. And that's the goal, right? That is the whole goal, right? We're not just bringing people because we want to have a party. Like it's like, get this knowledge, get this healing, get whatever you need from this, take it in, soak, and go with it and be great, because that's the goal. That is the goal. Yeah.
And I think I appreciate, and I say this all the time, I appreciate how Jules brought it all together, because I would have, there's no way for me to have ever been in this community. None.
Mm-hmm.
There was no way for me to ever to even find myself there, because by the time my video got to BCMC, I was done with candles.
Yeah. She was, and that's crazy just how I stumbled on Nikki, because I was like, oh, I was following her page and I was like, oh my gosh, she makes this, she makes that. Oh, that would be great to teach the people. Well, at first we didn't have the university at first, but that'd be great to show the members. And oh my god! But then for myself, I wanted to change the look of my candles, and that one day she was doing foiling. I thought I was gonna lose my mind, because I was like, it's expensive to get foil labels. I was like, wait a minute, she teaching us how to foil labels. It was that was number God. That stumble was God, and I reached out. I said, hey, you want to teach a class for the BCMC? And she was like, I ain't no teacher. I bet she was like, who is this crazy girl reaching out to me about teaching? But she ended up doing it, and I was like, okay, this is a thing. I think we started off with like we were gonna do brunch Sundays or something. I don't know. I came up with something like that, like brunch Sundays with Nikki or something. It was crazy. It was crazy. And then it just kind of flowed, and I was like, you could do this, you need to teach this. Okay, now we're gonna have a series. And y'all know how I get. I get something, and God put stuff in my head, and I be like, boom, 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 we gonna do this, we gonna do that, y'all, we gonna do. But it's God. It is God. And I really truly believe God put Nikki and I together. And now with all the revelations with her sister, and when I say we got to put side by side pictures one day, like I'm so serious. Like we have to put, and y'all are gonna be like, wow, like picture me, high school picture, sister.
They had the same exact hairdo, y'all.
Y'all, I was like, oh my God.
And she was like, I got a picture. Like, wait, let me show you this, because you ain't gonna believe this. And she put it in there. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Same hairstyle, same look.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Crazy. Born in May, and then the same time. Now I'm learning the same time frame. This is, y'all, if you don't, understand, some people may not believe in God, but baby, God's done all of this.
Yeah.
Done all of this. All of it. Because from the starting of BCMC, because this was not even a thought. I've never, when I was little, one day I'm going to start a community and I'm going to name it the Black Candle Maker. Like, never. Never. Not the way my job is set up. I wasn't trying to do that. I was like, I'm about to finish HSD and I'm going to retire and I'm going to travel. That was my plan. None of this was planned. This is God's plan. Promise you, all of this is God's plan. He has a higher purpose for all of this, and I'm obeying.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has and one thing that if I ever doubted anything, I'm like, the way we came together, there's no doubt in my mind that we weren't supposed to be together. There's no doubt in my mind that we weren't meant to grow this thing together.
Yeah.
It's no doubt in my mind.
Because where else are they? Nikki has Bubble Babes University, right? BBU. I have BCMC. Where else do you see two communities? Where? Tell me where. Just let me know. Two communities that are like together, right? Intertwined. I've not seen it. I've not seen it. I have not seen it.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm something new every year. Matter of fact, I'm something new every couple of months. Every couple of months, I'm something new.
This is our PR director. She's our visual. She's our visuals, content creator. Like,
I done became everything I think under the sun. Over here.
Okay? Oh my God.
I've become everything, but I do know that
We
This is
want to meet you too. You gotta come.
You gotta come, girl. This is nothing but God. It's nothing but God. And just when we think certain connections are not going to happen, when we're
Hmm.
looking for our speakers or
Yes.
to happen, it falls in our laps and it perfectly. It fits
And
perfectly.
y'all, the way the people receive us, it's crazy. Like they don't even, they may have heard of us, they may have not, but they're so welcoming. They're like, oh my God, this is great. Of course I want to be a part of that. Of course I'll be there. Like, it's God.
Mm-hmm.
It's God.
Is God, and all of the connections that we have with even the community. The community is like family. Like, where do you find that?
Yes.
Like, it usually when you're a part of community, it feels like communities like Facebook groups and stuff like that. It feels like us and them, or it feels like,
Hmm.
you know,
Hmm.
it never feels like a family thing. It never feels like it's us together. It's us against the world. It never feels like
Yes.
that. And in this community, I can say I met some
Amen.
amazing
Yes.
people in this community. Uh,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Relationships that you have in this community are amazing. And what doesn't belong there always sifts itself out. What doesn't belong here
Yes.
always, God moves it out the way.
Yes. So yeah, I'm appreciative of you, Nikki, Chantel, Sean. Like y'all, y'all always say I'm teaching and stuff, but you all teach me as well. Because there are times y'all know me, I go off the edge, or I'll be like, I'm do this, I don't care, whatever the
Do
case may
whatever you
be.
want. Like, what?
They,
Get back in here. Juju, Julia, get back in here and cut it out. Do whatever y'all want.
like the other day, Sean said, "You're spoiled." I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm not spoiled. I am not spoiled." It is hilarious, y'all. Behind the scenes, y'all would be like, "These girls are nuts."
Right. We be
But
arguing. We have these weird arguments because they just like we don't want to go overboard with the arguments, right? And we don't want to go overboard with not arguments, like disagreements. We don't want to go overboard, right?
yeah,
So she be like, y'all just do what y'all want to do then. That's not how we solving this problem.
or I'll be like, "Wait a minute, so y'all jumping me? Y'all gonna jump me today?"
I'll talk to y'all later. Wait a minute, where you going? You're not talking to me later. You're talking to me now. Where you going?
Oh my God, yeah, it's hilarious. It's like real sisters. You know how real sisters be fighting and arguing, and it's funny, but we don't let it carry on. But
No,
it be
we not
funny.
taking it. We not taking it to the next step.
It'd be funny, but yeah, oh yeah. So I want to see you all there. We want to see you all there because this is going to be another great moment for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
For
And
everybody.
you're going to build amazing friendships. There's amazing friendships in here right now.
Yes.
Miss Kim, they will tell you there is some amazing friendships in here just because of the community.
Hmm.
Because of the community.
Yeah,
Every,
because I know a couple of people that are rooming together,
yeah,
right? And they probably met each other through, that
yeah,
BBU BCMC. Like, but they're like, hey, we're gonna room together, blah blah blah. Like, it's amazing. So yeah, if you want to come, find a roommate, find someone, and say, hey, are you going? Maybe we can room.
yeah.
It's do that. But we want to see you there. But do not miss this event, everyone. Do not miss it because you will come out of this feeling empowered.
Yes.
I promise you. I promise you.
And this is exactly what you need, especially because everybody is in fear right now because they thinking, we
Hmm.
don't know what's going on with our jobs. We don't know what's going on with tariffs. We don't know what's going on with this. We don't know what
Yep.
everybody is living in fear right now. And that's what we're not even gonna say what the people want, but this is a time for you to pour into yourself, get fed, be fellowship with like-minded individuals that is going to help you make somebody can help you get unstuck. The way that we build these conferences, our conventions, this is our first convention, but the way we build our conferences is always to help to serve you from where we think you are. If it's something that you said, well, I'm struggling here, and here, we need somebody to help them here. Maybe we need somebody that's going to help, do something here, or we're going to make sure that we get some mentoring or whatever to help you to carry you over the hump, because y'all already know what I say is you got to outrun the challenge. All you got to do is withstand the season. It ain't going to be winter forever. Spring's going to come. After spring is going to come. You're not going to be in a season of drought forever. And if you were in that point and that point is taking you out, this is to help empower you, inspire you, motivate you, and do what you need and help you have the community that's going to be like, hey, sis, snap out of it. Wake up.
There you go. Yep. And we are very intentional with how we pick the keynotes. Like, we're like, okay, let's get this keynote because they could talk about this, and let's do this keynote because they could talk about this. And so, again, it all leads back to you. What we feel would be best for the community and what the community needs to hear and the opportunities that they'll give to the community.
Yep. This is very intentional. It's not something that we threw together and say, oh, well, these people might be nice and put it together like that. Because let me tell you something. The meetings behind the scene is like, okay, so what value is this person?
Why do we want this person? What they gonna do? What they gonna talk about? We be like, and what they gonna do? And what is he gonna be talking about?
Right. Everything like, okay, well, the people don't want that right now. We need something.
They don't care. They don't care about him. They don't care about her. Oh yeah, we be y'all. It'd be me all day. And it'd be Nikki. I don't know about that person. Why we get? I'll be like, oh my God,
Nikki, but I'm trying to tell you, and y'all already know, I told y'all how Jews like to rephrase approaches on things. Every single time, I'm still like, nope.
Oh my God. So guys, get your ticket, www.theblackcandlemakersclub.com. Join us tonight for the release of the first keynote. And I don't want to say Shan's not a keynote because Shan will be speaking as well, but Shan gonna be with us the whole weekend, so that's why she's the ambassador, because she's gonna be on everything. So
y'all better make sure y'all there. Chantel said the meetings be meeting, and
okay. We be meeting. I think everybody had attitude in the meeting. At least one meeting.
At least one. I always have an attitude because I'm like, no. What about no? We shouldn't have that person. Who is this person?
And I don't know them. I don't know them. I ain't never heard of them.
We have to bring research when we
Look, y'all, we be for real. We be like sending links and stuff. Well, this is what we be like. I ain't never heard it.
This is who. Look at this person. Go look at their content. Like we gotta come with a presentation.
Come with receipts with a presentation, like a whole pitch. What's
I'm like, we don't need them. But Nikki, nope, I don't like them. You don't even know if you don't like them. I don't know them, therefore I don't like them.
It'd be hilarious. But it comes together every time.
Every single
time. It
time.
comes together every time. Yeah.
Magically. Everything that we set out for always comes to fruition. Every single thing. And if we feel that it's magical within us in our group, imagine what it's going to feel like for you when you actually start to experience it, because it unfolded divinely for us. And so if it did that for us, it's going to do the same thing for you. It's going to be that moment that you need. That light bulb is going to go off. Something is going to connect. Pieces of the puzzle start to come together. Listen, these times are magical. We love them because we get back together. Like we see each other periodically throughout the year, but we really get to be with each other
Yes.
entire time. So it means a lot to us, and we want that to reflect on you all as well. So
Yes. So if you haven't gotten your ticket, go get
I'll get
it.
some tickets, y'all. Thank you so much for rocking with us. Don't forget, we will be back on at 8 p.m. We will be back on for All Up in Your Wax. So tonight we got our live sale with Me Time Coffee. She's going to be our live sale guest. So if you want to come on and support, please do so, and make sure you share out the post when you see it. Sis, do you want to leave them with anything?
No, that's it. Thank y'all for rocking with BCMC, BBU. This is a big family. We cannot wait to see y'all again. Don't forget nominations, because I know a lot of you that should be in those categories.
Right.
Yes.
So if you have to be a member first, you better be a member. You gotta think a union member.
All right.
Y'all. So thank you so much.
Happy Easter.
Easter, y'all. Do you say Happy Good Friday? It's supposed to be a morning time. Are you supposed to be happy on Good Friday?
Have a good Friday.
Okay.
Have a good Friday on Friday.
Right. I'm sorry, y'all. I
don't know what you call it.
I don't know. I'm not like religious, so I don't know. I know it's Good Friday. I don't know what we supposed to be. It's a morning time. I don't know. We supposed to be sad or we're supposed to be
happy Good Friday. Yep, that's
right.
what Lord said. Happy Good Friday.
Okay.
Happy Good Friday.
Thank you, Miss Lois. Thank you. All right, y'all. Y'all follow us on all social media and make sure that you are a part of the community. Every Friday is a good Friday. Hey, every day you wake up is a good day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, I'm just joking. That takes away from. That takes away from what this is supposed to be about. But
wow.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry if y'all go to church and y'all don't be mad at me. I love y'all, and y'all have a blessed Easter weekend, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.